How's it going, people? Hope you're doing fantastically well. Now, today's video is another one that we have been wanting to share for some time, but it's always been put on the bottom of the pile. But today we thought it was time to bring this one out, and this is regarding Kim, of course, and the Holfason cult. Well, call it a cult or scam, whatever you want. It looks very familiar to what Kim has already been doing for the past, well, at least 6 years. So, anyway, let's have a look at this. Just to start off with, what we're going to do, first of all, is to prove that Kristie Adams is Kim Goguen. And the reason why we want to prove Kim is Kristie is because when she was in Cosmic Voice, she was very active in that group. She was introduced into the group 2016. Of course, we already know that she knew Thomas Williams 3 years before that when they were in a mental institute together. And Kim had been very busy between her getting out of that mental institute and coming out into the mainstream, well, what should I say, the old media, to sell this fake kind of person that she is, that she's the trustee of the world's assets, and also that, she has multiple hats, Grand Commander, whatever it is. She sits with Council of World Council. Well, what we're going to show you today is just how Kim steals ideas from other scammers or cults, and also where you'll see where she got this cosmic council idea from, and that she tells lies, and also that Thomas Williams also tells lies. So first of all, what we're going to do, like I said, is prove that Kristie Adams is Kim. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the email Sherlock, and we're going to do a reverse email search. As you can see, well, I'm showing you already. So let's have a look. So of course, let's do a search again. You put in Kim's email address, which we know is her email address. She's emailed Team Bubba many times, mostly David Rare as well. She had a being about it about him. He used to send stuff on to us and say, look what Kim's been saying. And also she's emailed us directly to the core members we're talking about. So we know her email address. You put it in, you do a reverse, look up Kim Goguen, name Kristie Adams. And as we scroll down, that email account is linked to Facebook. She's got other things as well. If you want to pay for this, you can go do deep look into Kim if you like. It's entirely up to you. So let's just go back. So that's one way of proving that Kim is Kristie Adams. Now looking at, this is Kristie Adams' profile. You can type in Kristie Adams, it'll come up, and you better see all this yourself. She's got one mutual friend there. But of course, when she was in Cosmic Voice, people thought, it's just Kristie Adams. So, the one friend she's got there is Randy Morgan's. But of course, he thought at the time, well, Kristie Adams. And of course, as you'll find in a minute, many of us was lied about the whole thing, the whole fake profile of Kristie Adams. Just to show that Kristie Adams is Kim, you go United Network. That's their channel. and she's giving you the link to their TV. We have launched, and someone's put a note in there. Kim Goguen wanted to thank. Hi Kim, wanted to thank you for the exposure on DT. Blah blah blah. So, but if you wanted to look on, even Kim's got a Facebook page of her own, and there she's there with pictures. There she is. Now we found this one by going into her friends. She's got 49 friends. You can look into a little bit more if you want. So there's Kim with family members. Of course, we've blotted out the faces of the innocent people. And this was sent on to us, a close friend of Kim's, telling us, there you go, Kristie Adams' profile. This is Kim. Oh, right. I joined Facebook under Kristie. That makes sense then, right? When Thomas was with Cosmic Voice. So she created it when she was in Cosmic Voice with Thomas Williams. I say we get loads of this sort of stuff sent to us all the time. And of course, I can only show you certain things that allows us to do it. So here's another one here. Another big light. Thomas Williams. When we, as in like people that were in THI at the time, which we was in that group, of course. Thomas Williams comes out and says, because the question was asked, is Kristie Adams Kim? So Thomas Williams comes out and says, Kristie Adams is Kristie Adams. Kim is Kim. They are no longer friends. Oh, sorry, they are long time friends. And as Kim doesn't have a Facebook page, sometimes Kim uses her friend's Facebook page. It has been stated before on here and in the Zoom calls. It's not rocket science, no conspiracy, and not hard to grasp unless you belong to the paid agents trying to sow seeds and doubt because they are losing. Well, they're talking about us. But anyway, you can have a little look in there for the rest. But that just, again, it's just a big lie that we know it's Kim. So it is, now we've got that out of the way. Let's have a look at one of Kim's posts on the 15th of May in Cosmic Voice. So what happened is Kim would be acting really dumb, if anything. I'm saying dumb, but considering she's a computer genius, all of a sudden operates quantum computers, and also she has her own system that she's created. You'll read some of the posts. If you want to join Cosmic Voice, you can, and just type in, this is the Cosmic Voice Facebook group. Type in Kristie Adams. You can read all her comments and see how dumb she acts in there, up to a genius type level that she says she is today. So how all of a sudden, in less than 3 years, she's become like someone that can create a Facebook page. She says she had to get a daughter to help her, to someone that can create the Kim system, key integrated monetary system, and she's created a system that controls all agencies around the world. So you have to go through her now, apparently. Anyway, that's another bit of bullshit from her. So last one for today. In 2010, these were given to me by someone who claimed to be working for the Black Pope. I made copies of a couple of them on a regular copy machine. These documents were in plastic and contained several layers of vellum paper. You can sort, my eyes are not really great. You can sort to see some account numbers. So basically saying if you can zoom in and look at the account numbers. But at this time, apparently, this person had been frozen out of these accounts and were asking for assistance to get access back. They had told me the freezing out happened in 2008. So I'm going to show you that these are stills, okay? These are stills at the moment. We're going to go to the Facebook page of it just to prove that we've not photoshopped any of this. Another post. 15th of May, same 2016. Here's some pages from this agreement of an earlier post, which is the one we've just been talking about. If you want me to post the rest, let me know. This comes from a real meeting, not hearsay and not from the internet. Okay, so this is exclusive to her from the Black Pope, Holafson, all these pages here, apparently, she says. And these are some of the pages. It's unbelievable. Some of the wording in this is very similar to what Kim talks about, like this one here on the right hand side. The 15-man, can't see, it's blurred out, shall be composed of 50% representative approved by the Divine Council direct, by the Divine Government through the Divine Codes, Divine Earth Audience, and by the Divine Will. All justice under the Divine Earth Audience are subject to the laws of the Divine Code, Divine Earth Audience, and Divine Will. But they talk about, in these slides, they're talking also about cosmic stuff. Outside Earth, inside Earth. This is just like the same kind of thing that Kim spoke about, like she does today. And it says in here, look, of course, this is in the Philippines. So this is a group. I'll show you. I'll prove it in a minute. But this is a group of people, just like scam artists, who got together. They've put a group together and sold them the same crappy idea or bullshit Saviour program that Kim has done. It's called the Holfason. And this is the one here. Another one of the pages of Kim. That all family rights of individuals, as well as the human species and respective consciousness, personality rights, or entity rights. So if you skip down the bottom here, it says the corresponding punishment or penalty in violation, therefore, shall be immediately executory without any delay, so long such judgments are deemed justifiable in court of divine order. So this is the page, Facebook page of Holfason, which we found. Remember, Kim says you can't find this on the internet. So let's go to Cosmic Voice and to show that this is a proper page. Here are some of the pages from the agreement of an earlier post. If you want me to post the rest, blah, 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 blah. And there's 38 pages of this stuff. As you can see, it's pretty much like what Kim talks about today. This is where she's either part of this cult or she was part of the cult or part of the scam. Whichever it is, Kim has been lying to people right from day one. As you read, you can pause this if you want and read for yourself. So it's just, says here something about appeal from the judgment and decisions of this council can be appealed to the Judicial Council of Earth. Council of Earth. So where's this council that she's been selling United News Network and Truth and Integrity? This is the bullshit that she got it from. And it's quite comical the way that these people can brainwash people like ourselves, including me, and other core members. We got sucked into this. And it's, some people will probably say, I'm just really, embarrassed about it all. Yeah, so are we. But, if you're still believing what she's been going on about for 2 years now, then there's something quite wrong with you, because nothing's happened. In the 2 years you've been following her, she's not proved anything. And also, if you've been working with her, for 2 years, then again, there's something wrong with you, because she's not come up with the goods. Whatever she's told you from day one, it's been a pack of lies. So look, thus, pursuant to the divine government directives on earth, hereby decree and made known to all generations on earth, visible and invisible, whether you belong for that crimes committed, whose penalties are subject to within the divine will. I mean, maybe it's even like the law of one. But this is the crap she's been posting. I mean, someone's even asked her. I asked above where it was from. So it's from a meeting. Any further details that can be shared on, or is this everything to say that's safe? Thanks for posting these. So Kim didn't even get back to her. That was 6 years ago. Here's another one of the clips about the Black Pope, just to show that we haven't, been making this up. I mean, these are the photographs Kim's been posting in Cosmic Voice. Coins, checkbooks, made out that she's been in some Swiss vault in the Swiss mountains. I mean, it's just utter crap. Look, this is all the crap. So now let's remember, this was all exclusive to Kim, yeah? Remember? She got it off. You can't find this on the internet. There you go. It's not from the internet. So now let's look deeper. So right away we thought, Holfason. Let's have a look on the internet. So we did. And we found a Facebook page. We found Holfason's Facebook page. And what did we find? Holfason. Exactly the same pages. The same pages like Kim put out. There you go, look. Divine rule of time, wealth fund, resources, investment and property. Because it says control, succession, ownership, usage, development and related legal, TE and obligations shall be exclusively for Holfason succeeding generation as directed and mandated above for the benefit of mankind. Now, when we looked into this Holfason, you dig deeper. Before we get into that, let's have a look at the Holfason page. Here you go. See, look, these are the pages. These are the pages from that book. Have a look on there yourself. If you're on Facebook, type in Holfasons and you can have a look at these documents yourself. So let's have a quick little scout around on this. These are exactly the same pages that Kim posted. This was 2014. So Kim's been busy either setting this up after she got out of the mental institute and then decided to throw it in Cosmic Voice, thinking she'd be able to catch anybody with it. It's just crazy, the whole thing. Just mental. But it seems to me that she's thrown this in there purely to catch people out. Right, this is Holfason, yeah? Look at this. Remember, I couldn't read it? The 15th. If we go back to Kim's posting. These are exactly the same pages. Was that the same one? No. There you go. So that's Kim's, Holfason. Exactly the same. She stole them off another website. Maybe she went on it and thought, I'll just go on there, steal this. Sounds really good. So you can throw a few hooks in the Cosmic Voice, see if anyone picks it up. So yeah, that's what she's done. It's crazy. I mean, they are, unbelievable. But let me just go back to the pages I took. Right. So when you start looking at the Holfasons, those that are following Holfason, you can see for yourself that they've got a leader of some kind, and they're doing this what they call the outreach program, which it looks like that they were doing some good. They had some good intentions made by feeding poor children in local shanty towns in the Philippines. But when you look at these documents, those good intentions were just a kind of cover for a Saviour program, which is, again, similar to what Kim does. So those around the leader here, if you look at it, they're controlled and scared. If we zoom in a little bit, you'll see it more. Maybe she's got a little smile on her face. But they don't really look happy around this guy. So when Kim posted these documents, of course, she, like I said, she was in Cosmic Voice. And, Neil Keenan, Drake, Baily. Why would she say that they were given to her because someone that was next to the Black Pope, when they clearly are on the internet? So why did she lie? Where she got them from? Why don't you just say, look, I've just found these? When she, anyone like her capabilities of building cosmic computers and things like that would have known it was a Filipino cult or a Filipino scam. The documents, poor quality on the documents proves alone that it's a scam. Now, if you look at some of these, that looks like a jail or cage. Now, this is part of this Holfason group. Remember, this is from one of their posts off there. Looks like, I don't know, maybe they're giving some healing. Maybe. Or is it a ritual? Why is she measuring her feet with a tape measure, is it? Or stick? Let's zoom in a bit more. Looks like a tape measure of some kind. These look like they're in some kind of, I don't know, trance. See, they're drawing a circle on the ground and they're doing something to this lady here. And these people are standing around. Look, if you look on this photo on the left, he doesn't look too happy. She looks like she's in some kind of trance. And they just chalked a load of letters on the floor. And this guy here, look, this young kid. That's the young kid there, look. He's on an X. This poor girl, what's she doing? She looks terrified. These don't look great, do they? So what's going on? Holfason, Kim. Now, when I looked into those, I went scanned through all those pages. I found these. And the countries with so many millions of, I guess, dollars. And if you look at this one on the right, divine administrative order. Order 1, divine government and assistance to all human population in earth as recorded August the 4th, 2014, hereby direct involved and in charge authorities to execute immediately reference data. Worldwide Population Index by Wikipedia, 2014. Currency exchange rate at margin level of 20,000 pesos per individual, regardless. Excuse me. Not taking calls. Source of funds. All banks in every country and nation and worldwide reserve funds provided does not exceed the required reserve funds of economic stability in order. Urgent first priority, second priority, last release. So as you can see on here, you've got Grenada, you've got federal states of, I don't know what that says, Jersey, UK. And then the last one this is probably the best one on here. Universal Element Council, natural beings, 1/2, was it also 0.5% of total allocation. Area special funds, 1% of total allocation. All right. That by the virtue of celestial programs and plan. So celestial reverse funds shall be created for celestial purposes, divine wills it. So yeah, this is from these pages. Now, as I say, use people that are following her. I mean, there's loads of this stuff. Pages, about 126 pages, I believe. Use that still following her. Think, really, really think before you believe what Kim has to say. There's nothing in it apart from the fact that Kim's nothing but a scammer and a bullshitter. And if you want to continue following her, then fair enough. Good luck to you. Like I said, 2 years is about the max. By then, you should be asking questions. You should be going to Kim and saying, or if you're in a Telegram group, and we've been told anybody that does ask questions will get booted out. So if you're brave enough, ask Kim a question. Where is all this from? What's Holfason, for instance? It's one of many scams that she's been involved in, it looks like. Or she, like I said, she was trying to hook people in, see if they'd fall for it. But look at the icon, the pyramid with all-seeing eye and wings. It's, I don't need to educate you on that. I'm sure you know what that is. But there you go, people. Do your research. Ask the questions. If you want to continue with Kim, do it. You are going down a road of non-return because there's only 2 ways this ends. She uses you or you just lose your family. It's sad in the end, but that's what happens. Okay, friends. Take care.